What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome back to Rainswept. Now, since the last episode, I have briefly talked to the developers, and they did confirm that I'm about 2/3 of the way through. But I'm really curious how all of this is gonna wrap up that quickly, because it doesn't seem like we have all that much information to go on right now. We're still tracking down a couple leads on Allan after getting all of that information from Lenny, and if I remember correctly, we just woke up with a hangover after the night out at the bar. So let's get back into it. All right, here we are. What's up? Heavy fog today. Okay, so do we want to use our yeah, this outfit. That's what I was thinking. Perfect. Should I leave? Yep, let's head out. I don't think there's anything else to do in there. Oh my god, you look terrible. Don't tell me you're hungover from last night. This looks way worse. You need help, detective. Officer, if you want to help me solve this case. That's all I need to do right now. I'll be fine, eventually. But we don't have much time with the case. We have 2 days. We can't fail. Okay, if you say so. I'm terrified that something will happen to you before this investigation is done, but... Alright, let's push through for now. God, I hope we have something to, some sort of breakthrough as soon as possible. I don't know how much longer I can see you looking like you're at the brink of death. There's me again, just hanging on the table with a cup of coffee, staring at it. Dude's there every day. So what's the plan? Like you said earlier, Allan's about to leave town later today. We need to get him talking and find out what he's been up to. We should also ask Father Smith about what Lenny told you yesterday. We've sent officers over to Diane's parents' house to locate her dad. We should hear from them soon. And please, just visit Dr. Martinez, get something to fix you up, maybe some sleeping pills, I don't know, just meet him. Let's discuss the case. What have we got? Well, the fingerprints report already mulled things up. If only Chris's fingerprints were found on the gun, then that could mean the murder was pre-planned and this killer came prepared, so as not to leave any fingerprints of his own. If it was a murder, that makes sense. Allan lied to us. He was there on the 6th. Jack's also hiding something. What could be their motives? Jack. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I don't know what Jack could achieve by killing the both of them. And he was friendly enough to be let into their house by them? Close to Diane, maybe? It does look like he had a soft spot for her, but why kill her? Plus, we know that Chris killed himself, so why only kill Diane and leave? Maybe he got in the way as Jack threatened to kill Chris, and then... You're right, doesn't make any sense just yet. And Allan... I don't know. I don't see any motive, really. That makes it all the more important that we go search his place today. Let's search Allan's house right away. Let's deal with Allan first. You said we'll need something, need to find something to get him talking. How creative do we need to get exactly? Might have to bend a few rules. Searching his house is our best option right now, but we've got no time to wait for a search warrant. But if he lets us in himself, we don't need one. And then I could just visit their restroom maybe while you distract him. Oh my. Running out of options, Blunt. You gotta do these things sometimes. How do we convince him to let us in, though? Not totally sure. I'd like to go out there and see what opportunity presents itself to us. Okay, should we leave now? Yep. Yep, let's not waste any more time. Alright, lead the way. Oh, goodness, we're gonna be breaking the law. That's no good. Alright, so where is Allan's house? Find a way into Allan's house. Where's Allan's house? I don't know where Allan's house is. Well, the only place we have houses are Overlook, Aspen, and the crime scene, so... do we head down to the crime scene? Isn't anything left at the crime scene? No point in going there now. Nope. Apparently not. So I'm thinking it's either on this street or on Overlook. Where to? Why don't they just wear their jet? Oh, are you talking about the kids that are playing around here that we can't see? Whoa, detective! It's been 5 days. You're still here. What's grinding, man? Why don't you just close the case and go home? You're just wasting your time here. Yeah, man. Well, good to see that people have faith in my abilities. Okay, so where are we? We're on Central Street. Let's head up to Overlook. Blunt, can I talk to you about where the hell we're actually going? I don't know where Allan's house is. Mr. Video Games? Where'd your friend go, dude? Allan! Seriously, where the fuck is Allan's house? And find a way into Allan's house, but it doesn't say where it is. Let's go talk to Padre. Oh, I really like this panning shot. It's so pretty. Padre? I'm assuming this is where I find you. Hello? Isn't here. Oh. Father Smith will be out in a minute. Detective, what are you... Quite a steep drop, huh? Yeah, it is. So why don't you step back a bit? Why is there no fence here? Well, the rain kept knocking it down, so they removed it. They plan to build a stronger one soon, but why? Nothing. Just made me think. About... Well? Someone fell from here. They'd definitely die. Makes you think, doesn't it? How you live. Doesn't matter how good or how exciting or happy your life is. It's all meaningless in the end. Nobody's ever gonna even remember anything or anyone. What's the point? I don't know, detective. Why are you... I try not to think about these things. But it matters though, doesn't it? There is a point. The rest of us, we're left with their memories. We live out lives with that. The time we had with them, it's everything to us. What about Chris and Diane? What happens when there's no one left to miss them? When the only other person you thought you'd have, the only other person who'd have thought of you is gone as well. Don't they just disappear? Does their loss even matter if it doesn't hurt anyone? It's a good thing, almost, in a way. I know there's Brad, but... Sorry to keep you waiting, detective. How can I help? I had a few questions. Did Jack come out here on the 6th? Well, detective, it was Sunday. Yes, he did. All right. Any reason he'd want to keep this private? I don't know. People come to church all the time. I don't see why he'd want to hide that from you. More questions about the hotel project. About the hotel Chris wanted to open here. You said that he had issues getting it approved? Yes. What was it? Was that the only thing holding the project back? Oh no, there were a number of different issues. Issues like, well, sometimes the tools we used for construction would go missing. There was another incident when most of the machinery and tools were possibly sabotaged, covered with tar. Tar? Yeah, the kind they use for waterproofing, or sealing roofs, I think. There's a lot of wasted time and money, from what I recall. Any idea who could have sabotaged the project? Who could have been involved? Or if it was indeed an act of sabotage? Oh no, I can only guess. But it would have to be somebody that's handy with all those tools, I think. Is Jack friends with Chris and Diane? Close to Chris and Diane? Don't know, Detective. As you've heard, nobody was really close to them. But I did see Jack talking to Diane a couple of times in the church early on. I don't want to assume, but I think it would be safe to say that Jack cared for her well-being. Did Chris ever discuss these issues with you? Did all of this cause problems between Chris and Diane? Oh, it caused all sorts of trouble. You're right about that. Chris came over to the church to talk to me about it. In the month of May, I think it was. Ooh, flashback! Hola, padre! What are we doing? Hello, Chris. You look troubled. Everything okay? It's nothing. I'm just a little worried. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. Is it about the hotel? No. Well, maybe. Something's not right. Diane. I don't know, she's not happy. You think she doesn't like it here in Pineview? Maybe? I don't know, but it feels like it. She was okay with it before when she'd come to visit me, but now that she's here for good, does she want to leave? Go back, maybe? How can she? She can't really go back. There's nothing for her to go back to. I don't know if it's about living here, though. She's just very different sometimes. I don't know how to describe it. It's like there's someone else. It's like she's someone else sometimes. Like I'm talking to someone completely different. Double flashback? Well, that's all done. Looks amazing. You're awesome. You know that, right? Oh, we just finished making the countertop. By the way, what's the situation back home? Are we gonna be in trouble about this whole thing? I spoke to Mom. I just said something. Something? Yeah, I just wanted to stay away for a while. Really? Anyway, it's not important. Forget about it. It's been dealt with. That's surprising. Why? Nothing, it's just that it turned out to be way easier than I expected. Made it sound as if your parents were monsters. What, you think I've been lying? No, not lying. No, I'm just surprised. That's all. Anyway, forget it. So what are you thinking? You gonna pick up a job here? I don't think so. Why not? How long is this whole hotel construction supposed to take exactly? Well, the plans have been finalized. They were finalized? I thought they weren't. Okay. Now they just need to get approved. That's gonna keep you busy? Yeah, it's exciting, right? Is anything wrong? No, Chris, relax. Oh, alright. It's gonna rain. It rains a lot here. I love it. I hate it. Why? I just do. Is that a problem? Just ask why. Rain is dreadfully boring. Traps you in your own home. That's why, okay? Hey, what's wrong? Why did we start arguing over the... Chris, it'll be fine. That does not seem like a healthy relationship. Did you catch what Father Smith said there? Someone had been sabotaging the construction site? With tar. It looks like we need to pay our man Jack another visit. Oh, yeah! The very first, introduction of him, we saw that, little... Hey, what's up, old man? You know, I'd figure I'd try ignoring her anyway, and see how this goes and all. Yeah, so how's it going? Terribly. I felt so bored and lonely and bored. I said bored twice, Grandpa. I was really bored. I needed to talk to people, especially Mrs. Brown. Does she usually talk to you, Grandpa? Have some respect for your elders, boy. Is that how you're supposed to talk? I'm sorry, Grandpa, I didn't mean... I'm just messing with you, son. God, kids these days are so gullible. Now get out of here! Allan? Shouldn't approach him directly. We need to find a way to make him let us into his house. We should look around. Ooh, shit. No shit, dude. It is raining again. Okay, so where are we going? Back to Jack's? With you? Yeah. I don't see him anywhere. Let's look around. Where to, what do, where might he be? Is this thing ever getting fixed? It seems like, you know, if we were investigating something, he'd want to get us out of here as quickly as possible. Well, he's not here. What do we do? Send an officer over to his house. His car's still here, so he must still be in Pineview. Until then, we've got other leads to follow. Let's go talk to Allan. And you should visit Dr. Martinez, too. Yeah. That was a long walk out there for just a little bit. Just a little bit of stuffy stuff. Okay, so we're going to where now? Let's go to the hospital, because I don't know where Allan's house is. Why did we just slow down all of a sudden? Ice cream? Have you always been here? Would you like an ice cream, sir? Yes, please. Here you go. Drop it on your shirt. Oh, goof, that's really goof. Hey, what about an ice cream for me? I'm a dick. Overlook. Boring. And Central Street. Boop. So I could talk to this guy. In progress with the case? I'll discuss that with you, William. Yeah, of course. Can't help but asking. Still, I've always been interested in criminal law. I ended up going to law school, but the idea still... you ended up going to law school, but the idea still fascinates me. So much more appealing than what the rest of us scrubs do. Working jobs we don't care for just so we can pay the bills. I mean, for instance, look at you! You're a detective! That's so awesome! So, when you go out investigating in an official capacity, I'm gonna keep my ears open as well, alright? I'll let you know if I stumble upon anything that could help you. Just stay out of trouble. Well, I will, just eavesdropping, nothing illegal. Eavesdropping isn't illegal, is it? What's in East Hills? Hospital. Yep, that's where we're going. Those medicines should help with the nightmares, but please don't exceed the recommended dosage. It could have undesirable results. Alright, so what did you want to talk about out here? Not here. God. Let's go around back. Okay. What's going on, dude? You have some to share? No. Do you have a light? What? I want to smoke. You got a light, right? Sure, but... What, you think doctors don't smoke? It's not exactly setting a great example, though. Old habits die hard. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something that I just recalled. It's about Chris and Diane. I'm not sure if there's anything useful in there, but I guess that's for you to decide, right? Diane came to the hospital a few months back. I checked the date earlier. It was on the 16th of May. The 16th? Go on. It was the day that she had moved in permanently with Chris. We got a small cut on her foot, climbing out of my window, she said. She was happy to tell me the story without hiding any of the details. You'd think she would have. If I remember correctly, it was something like this. Another flashback! Time to get this mission underway. Where are we going? Whoa! Just blocked from the inside. I need to find another way in. Oh, okay. Look. It's the main entrance to the building. So, use? Press W to climb? W. Game? Ah, there we go. I had to click, which spooked me. I thought the game was crashing for a second. What are we doing, man? I think this is it. Diane? Diane! Huh? Diane, look here! What the? Chris, what on earth are you doing here? I've come to rescue you. You've come to what? Are you serious? Get out of here before someone sees you. That's why I need you to let me in. Chris, please. My stepdad sees you. That's why you need to leave this hellhole. It's like a prison cell. You don't know him. He's capable of beating you to death. He won't even bother calling the police. Don't worry about that, Diane. I planned ahead. Got a gun. What? Where'd you even get it? It was my dad's. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Your stepdad sounds dangerous. Everything you told me, your stepdad sounds like a really dangerous, crazy person. I got this just in case. Right now, you're the one that looks like a crazy, dangerous person. Diane, I need to protect you. It's my responsibility now. I don't want to leave anything to chance. Chris, just come in. You're gonna get both of us killed. Hey, come in? Oh, there you go. There you go. We got this. We got this. Shush. I'd be impressed. Oh, interesting bedroom. Shut up. I feel like a boy band obsessed teen again. Shut up. Are you here to take me with you or make fun of my room? It's not like I'm gonna come anyway. Why not? You gotta come. You're miserable here. I can't just run away, Chris. It's dangerous. That too with you? A crazy man with a gun? That too with you? Okay. Hey, but you don't want to live with me? I want to travel around. I want you to settle down and start a business. How's it gonna work? We'll play rock, paper, scissors. Whatever we need to make a decision of sort. Just come. Hey, Chris, baby, it's not that simple. We'll figure things out. We can make it work, just as long as we're together. That's all I want. If it doesn't work out, where do I go then? I don't know if I can come back here. And anyway, my mother will probably send the cops or something to look for me. I don't want to deal with that. Say something sensible, Chris. You don't want to fail this mission. Oh. Say something, Chris. Something smart, mature, meaningful. That's what she's looking for. Look, Diane, I think this is worth giving a shot. You get away from your stepdad in this toxic atmosphere. Even if he doesn't... Haven't you always wanted to move away from here? Isn't that what you've been trying to do? Yeah, but... Anyway, how bad can it go? Even if things don't work out between us, for some reason you need to move away and leave me, I'll help you out with that. If things end between us, I'd still do it. As a friend. I can't make those kind of promises, Chris. I can't, maybe, but there's no way I'm going to convince you to come, But there's no way I'm going to convince you to come and then leave you stranded. I feel like it's my responsibility now to make sure things work out for you after the day. And I know I have a hard time reading this. And you know I do the and you know I do the things that I say I'm gonna do. Yeah. You're 24. Even if it's not the right decision, mistakes happen. It's not a crime. Your parents will understand, however terrible you say they are. It's worth finding out, I think. And you already know what your current life is like here. What about a complete change? It's better than living with regret and wondering, what if? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay then. Help me pack. I did it! All right! Shush, not so loud. Back alley dudes, huh? What, they're good. I didn't say anything. I'm gonna be listening to them a lot over the coming days. Just saying. Don't mind. Babe. Take. CD player? I probably get tired of listening to my boombox all day, so yeah. I don't think I get tired. A few months later you will. Trust me. Globe. Use. Take. It's a nice looking lamp globe thing. Taking that. What? The globe? You're trying to sneak out. Come on, it's really cool and I love it. It's either me and the globe or it's neither. Alright. Take. Yes, I need all that. Should have brought a truck. Guitar. Take. Oh, let's take the guitar. globe is too big to sneak, but a guitar's alright. Don't expect me to play it or anything. Let's see about that. But fan of horror films, huh? Aren't you? Not really. Don't really scare me. It's not the point, Chris. You gotta laugh at him. Try to predict the scares. And oh God, we're gonna have so much fun. Put him in the bag. Out of my cupboard, Chris. Oh, it's just your underwear. Move, I got a pack. Yep. Drop items in the bag. Alright, what's next? What else have we here? Boombox. Take. You want to take this boombox with you? You have one at home? Nope. And take it. Nope. Okay, we can't take that one. So, what else have we? Nope. Use. Drop. Well, the whole world is in the bag now. I mean, literally, because we put a globe in it. I get it, Chris. Almost done here, too. Mwah. Thank you, Chris. It wasn't that hard. Not for helping me pack, you idiot. Taking me away from here. Oh, you don't know how much it means to me. Let's go. How did we get out? We just crawl back out the window? Oh, yeah, because that's what her cut was from. I feel really sorry for those two. They were just kids, really. Still full of hopes and dreams. Find out what happened. Yeah? Don't let the sheriff knock you off course. Yeah. And take care of yourself. If the dizziness persists, come straight back to me and we'll run a few tests. Okay? Don't try and be a tough guy and ignore it. Yeah, Doc. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Whew! There's a lot going on. So what did Dr. Martinez say? Nothing to worry. Just gave me a few pills to sleep better. Seriously? Yeah, it's all fine. Okay, so now we have to figure out a way to get into Allan's house. I still don't know where Allan's house is. Nothing left at the crime scene. Where go? What do? How find? I need to go there right now. Okay, Main Street maybe? It's not over here either. I need to go there. Where do I need to go then? Game, you're not giving me any help here. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Can't go to Happy Valley. I can't go to the crime scene, so what am I supposed to do? Doggo. Oh, look at that. Hey, buddy. Never seen you around here. Where'd you come from? Take the puppy? Officer Blunt, take the dog with you and see if you can get it into Allan's house. I'll get Allan and tell him there's a dog trapped inside. That way we can get in. Stay there and keep an eye on the dog. Make sure he stays safe. Nice thing, Detective. Come on, boy. Oh, Lord. Breaking and entering. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Allan, yes, Detective? You live on Aspen Street, right? We're just passing by your house and we heard some sounds. I think there's a dog trapped in there. Oh, really? That's odd. Alright, I'll open the house and we can let it out. Let's go. Downwards to Aspen. Fucking dog, man. He's an annoying little bastard when we met him, and we're using his annoying bastardness to help in our investigation. Hey, Officer Blunt. It's still in there. Hold on, I'll open the door. Hey, buddy, how'd you get in here? Oh, Allan? I really need to go to the restroom. Yeah, of course, it's upstairs to the right. I'm kind of dizzy. Can we sit somewhere down? Oh, God, what's wrong? Come in, officer. Just be in the bathroom. You guys be a bit. Okay, now I have a bit of time to look around. Let's see what I can find. Let's stop smoking while we're in here, dude. Oh, shit. Combination lock. Maybe something interesting there? Need to keep an eye out for important-looking numerical combinations. Alright, up we go then. Alright, so. Kisser? Look. It looks really old. Looks like it's been here longer than he has. Look. Bouquet and a birthday card. Flowers are fresh. Dear Audrey, happy birthday. Love, Allan. Interesting. Who's Audrey? Wonder if that's what he's been heading out today for. Maybe your birthday on the combination lock downstairs? What's going on in here? Am I not actually going to be using the bathroom? Boop. Okay, I can't do anything there. And there's nothing else to investigate up here? Okay, well, I guess down we go then. Use. I could try Audrey's birthday combination. I wonder what the date... Flowers are fresh. She's driving out today. I'm guessing her birthday is either today or tomorrow? Or was it yesterday? Wait, what's today's date? I should check my diary to be sure. M? No, N. October 11th. So, 10/11? 10/11. That's it! Means her birthday's today. Oh, lordy lord, this is not good. We're doing the bad man. Where could that key... Oh, fuck, no, I didn't mean to walk back out. Boop, boop. There was a thing down... Yes, there, look. There's a lot of old stuff in these boxes. Almost like he just moved in, not unpacked. A light bulb. Old clothes. Looks like they belong to Allan. This needs a key. I should look around the house for it. Jesus Christ, man! Can I do the switchy swatch again? Boop. Where could that key be? Oh, that's why we said that. So, boop, boop. Oh, you're here. Man, this is some illegal shit. I mean, sure, you let us in, but god damn, I feel like I'm a snoop. Doggo? Boop. Item? Got it. Could this be Audrey? It looks very different here. Almost exactly like his brother Mark. There's E to exit. Oh, what's this? Looks like a medical report. Fairwood's Medical Center. It's about a couple-hour drive from here, I think. Dated 6th of October. Interesting. Hold up. Audrey Williams, age 29, sex female, date October 6th, 1996. Description, CA left breast. Findings compared with previous scan dated June 12th, 1996. Previously seen soft tissue lesion in the left breast shows regression post-operatively. Impression, treated case of carcinoma of bilateral breast. Present study shows resolution of previously seen left breast lesion with ametabolic seroma in left axilla. Persistent ametabolic skeletal lesions with no evidence of resurgence of metabolic activity within. So, it looks like Audrey's being treated for breast cancer. Guess we know where Allan was on that day. Why hide it? Where was he at midnight? I know what questions I should ask him now, at the very least. I'm done here. I should put the lights back out and lock the door on my way out. He's gonna see us down here. Key back. Nope, nope. Back goes the key. Nice and easy. Now to get back in Blunt and Allan. Alright, officer? Yeah, I'm fine now. Maybe it's because I skipped breakfast today. Ooh, glad to hear that. Thinking of keeping this pup with me. I'll name him Dino. Dino. After the dog I had when I was a kid. What do you think, boy? Sound like a good idea? Find anything? Yeah, Allan's been traveling to Fairwoods to meet someone named Audrey. Fairwoods? Who's Audrey? That's what we've got to find out. But now, we'll wait till later, when he's ready to leave. Let's finish up the other work until then. Isn't that everything we needed to do? I think that's everything we needed to do. So, let's go talk to him. Is he gonna be back up on Main? At least we got him a dog. That's pretty cool. Hello, Allan. How long are you away for? Hey, detective. Couple of days, I think. Jesus. What are you going for? What are you going away for, Allan? Oh, just to give some supplies for the pub and everything, you know. It's gonna take a couple of days? Oh, you know, I was thinking the same thing. It's in Fairwoods, Allan. Fairwoods? Why would you say that? I'm not... Wait, are you going back to Fairwoods? No, I don't know why. And who's Audrey? How did you... Allan. I didn't know how to tell you, Mark. Detective, Audrey's my wife. Was, I guess. 5 years ago, we had no choice but to end our marriage. I wasn't bitter. We just wanted different things from each other. About a month or so back, she called me. Learned that Audrey had breast cancer. What? I didn't know how to tell you all this, Mark. After 5 years of absolutely no contact, something broke. I realized I had to see her again. On the 6th, day of the incident, we learned she'd been cured. Cancer's gone. That's where I was on the 6th, detective. With her in the hospital she was being treated at. Why keep it secret and risk becoming a suspect? When Audrey and I talked and realized we want to get back together, she said she's wanted that from our first day apart, but only if I wanted to. But I didn't want Mark to know. I didn't know how to tell him that I was going back after everything. After my marriage ended, it was really difficult for both Mark and I, as a family. It was a bad day, but I didn't suffer alone. Mark suffered with me, for me, emotionally and even financially. He spent a month in Fairwoods with me, holding my life together, keeping me from falling apart. Made sacrifices for my sake. After I joined him in Pineview, he let me stay at his place for a month. I couldn't find any work, so he split his cafe and let me run a business, without taking any money for the place. I don't know how to tell you that I was ready to disregard everything you'd done for me, Mark, but I was gonna go back and turn your suffering meaningless. That all you went through was for nothing. Allan, you idiot. All you had to do was talk to me about it, openly and honestly. You know it isn't easy. Well, you know that I wouldn't be hurt at all. Well, you'd know that I wouldn't be hurt at all. After all those years back, I suffered for you because I love you. Because I want you to be happy. If going back makes you happy, that's all that matters to me now. Not that we wasted a lot of money and some energy years back. Mark, you don't know how happy I am for you right now. Plus, we had fun here, right? Thank you, Mark, for everything. I'll make it up to you somehow, I swear. I'm free to leave, detective. I can call you. You can call up the hospital to confirm my story. Yeah, alright. You be coming back to Pineview soon? I should be back in a day or two. I'll be here from time to time before moving back from Fairwoods. Oh, little feel-good moments in all this. That's nice. I hope things work out for him. I don't think he'd ever really gotten over her. He's gonna be a little lonely without him here, working next to the cafe. I'll visit more often, Mark. I mean, I already come in every morning, but still. Thanks, Officer Blunt. Anyway, how's the investigation going, Detective? You know, we can't talk about the case, Mark. Yeah, of course. It's odd. No, I don't get it. People say they were extremely toxic and on the verge of killing each other, but I never saw that. I only heard it from others. As I expect they did as well. Those two looked fine, except in the last few months when they stopped coming out of their house. I mean, couples argue, right? Nothing wrong with that, as long as they try to work it out. And I think they did just that. In fact, I remember once in the... Oh, man, I need to end this episode. Can I... Yeah, okay. Main menu? Save and quit, yes. I don't know what that's gonna do, but, I needed to leave this episode because I'm running out of time. It's nice that these side stories are resolving in really unexpected ways. I was thinking that Allan might be implicated somehow, and it turns out that he was just trying to hide the fact that he was meeting up with his ex-wife who was going under treatment for breast cancer. That's... it's a fucking cool side story, and I'm glad that we got to the bottom of it. And it makes me feel for Allan. Everybody in this game feels so fleshed out, and I don't know. It's been really damn fun to really get to know this little town, but we may have 1 or 2 episodes left. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But until then, this has been Rainswept. If you guys, maybe want to play it yourselves, link is always down in the description. See if you can get to the bottom of it before the next one comes out. Seems like it's about a 5-hour game, but yeah, this has been Rainswept. Thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I see you next time.